Let's go back and let's talk about the beginning of your story, your journey. When did you first find out that something might be wrong with your kidneys?
Oh, I can't tell you exactly when because it kind of creeped up on me. And I had no symptoms typical with many cases of chronic kidney disease. So I got the news from regular blood work. As time went on, numbers dropped, the GFR was lower. So I started asking some questions. And as you alluded to, more or less what I was told is it's going to end in dialysis.
Can you walk us through where you went, how you decided, you know what, I'm going to do this?
Well, I did what everybody does. I Googled it. There's a website with uh, renal dietitians
Mhm.
online that have a lot of great information there. And I think I've seen it referenced in Renadyl's materials. But so that was a jumping off point for professional articles that I read.
What were some of those lifestyle changes that you made once you started learning about what you could do and what is good, what's not good for your kidneys?
Well, exercise is a big part of my health strategy. I do yoga several times a week. I do Pilates once a week. I walk about 3 times a week.
What clicked when you started reading about probiotics that got you to say, hey, maybe I need to try this Renadyl?
I found an article about Renadyl, and it just made sense to me. I imagine it working kind of side by side with your kidneys, cleaning out um, toxins, whatever the kidneys can't deal with. It helps clean them out. That made sense to me. It helps deliver them I think, to the intestines, and then it's eliminated.
Tell us
But
about what happened after you started making these changes.
might have been trending upward, and there were periods in those 3 years that I'm talking about where it would kind of stabilize. But I never took a dip after this concerted attention that I've been giving to my kidney health. And I'm going to share with you that my last labs, this is blows my mind. So I'm 70. I'm in the age group where 60 GFR is the lowest normal number. I hit 60 a month ago.
What is it like now being at that point when you were thinking, oh my goodness, I might have to be on dialysis?
Well, I don't worry about it. I don't really. So now, so again, I'm not giving so much attention to it. It's kind of, I've got this plan, it's working, it's peace of mind. And until something in my lab work comes up that says otherwise, I'm not going to change anything.
Now, can you introduce yourself to the audience and tell them a little bit about your background?
Sure. I live in the Phoenix, Arizona Avenue area, and retired aerospace engineer. And that's maybe important because when I talk about some of the analysis I did of my kidney function, you'll know that's just my quirk.
How did your kidney issue begin?
Now 7 years. And unfortunately for me, I was diagnosed with bladder cancer. So what's happening to my kidneys as a result of the surgery is they're having to push harder than they normally would. So the net result of that is they're not going to last as long.
At what point did you realize your kidney function was declining?
So I dropped from, let's say, 95 to 63 just from the surgery itself. So I thought, hey, I'm smart. I can predict when is my GFR going to be low enough so that I'll need dialysis or transplant or something like that.
When did you realize it's time to do more?
I got a nephrologist, a kidney specialist assigned to me. He referred me to an outstanding dietitian. She said, well, I have one patient who has used this supplement, and it's done wonders for him. Well, it was the Renadyl supplement, which I had never heard of. Long story short, I've been on the Renadyl now for 6 months. Not only did the slope level off, it changed direction. My high reading now was 87. I'm not making that up. That's the actual number. But,
Woohoo! That is
but the
absolutely
numbers
amazing.
the numbers are really in the 60s to mid 60s, and 87 was the high one. My view, it's like a almost like a mini dialysis.
Are there any other changes that your dietitian made you make to your diet or after adding Renadyl?
Not after adding Renadyl, other than she said that your GFR numbers are now so good that you can reconsider the protein restrictions on your diet.
Is there anything that you wish doctors and other kidney patients knew about CKD? Is there any like one bit of advice you would love to give everybody?
Other than, watch your diet, the levels of the three bad things, potassium, protein, and phosphorus, um, consider this supplement. It's the one thing that has turned my numbers around. So I wish it was made available to me sooner. The Renadyl is the big difference for me.